Welcome to Joe's Astrology. This is the birth chart for Anthony Fauci. He's a sun in Capricorn, moon in Scorpio, and there's no birth time for him, so this could be a moon in Libra, but I do think it's probably a moon in Scorpio. And he's known for being a doctor, being a researcher of infectious disease. He's famous on television. And we can see with the sun in Capricorn, especially that early degree of Capricorn, he's very much interested in status and his position in life. And we see that to back that up. I don't know what's going on with my. To back that up, he's got Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus all in Taurus, the sign of money. Jupiter making a trine to that sun. So really it's always interested in being a larger than life figure, really expanding his ego, expanding his light, expanding his social status. And we also see that his south node is pretty aggressive there in Aries, ruled by Mars. And that Mars is also in Scorpio where it rules. And with the moon as well in a sign that's ruled by Mars. And the Venus here, we see the Venus, it's also making a inconjunct to Jupiter in a sign that's ruled by Jupiter. His Jupiter-Saturn conjunction here in Taurus is making a almost exact inconjunct aspect to the North Node. So lots of aspects here that have to do with Jupiter, Mars, which is very ambitious, very much interested in status and money. Pluto here is making a trine to that Venus. It's also making a square back to that Jupiter. So, without getting into really anything else, there's no question about it that this chart is more so involved in social status, making money, and expanding the self rather than helping others through being a doctor, working in the health field. Although that is here, that is indicated in this chart with the Earth. And again, I don't have the houses, but just without the houses, I would say this chart is more interested in the things that I mentioned than the idea of servicing others in the health industry. And that's important because of how he's kind of come out and the importance of his position, the importance of him, of what he's pushing on television, and of the importance of the times. Right now he's in the news, and I'm just going to point out a couple things here. The south node of the moon is exactly on his north node in Libra, with this idea of the West Nile virus. He also has Uranus trining this Neptune here in Virgo. And there's no real indication of a health scare for Mr. Fauci. We could say that there's other aspects as well, that he could have a lot going on with the transits in his chart, that's why he's in the news. That's why he's had this health scare with the West Nile virus. But again, with the south node there on the north node being the ruler Venus in Sagittarius, more likely than not, this is a more fortunate aspect for him to increase his social status and increase his bank account, for that matter. So I'm going to leave it there. It's just a mini reading for Anthony Fauci.